What's up, guys? Thank you so much for coming out to the show. I really appreciate it. You guys happy? You can read my hat now. This is my left hand. Welcome back, guys.
This video brought to you in part by the Patreon supporters of Cobra TV.
We're gonna get that music turned down here. There's something I guess kind of funny to look at. I don't know. It looks funny. I don't know what it is, though. I think we're going to find out here in just a second. While we're doing that, though, I think we need to represent our org. So we're going to go ahead and get an image up here and add existing and then go to the CF logo. And we're going to add that. There we go. Yeah. Put that right down there. There we go. Now we'll put it up here. That's better. That's better. All right. Let's check out whatever this is, shall we? All right, let's see what this reads. Alpha 3.18 brings high profit to piracy gameplay and pirates threaten industrial pirates threaten industrial activity in the verse. Many in the community have labeled them griefers. There's no such thing. Psychopaths? Yes. And void of all humanity. I don't know. I think that's kind of going a little bit too far. But griefers, no, you're not griefers. You're playing a gameplay loop. Psychopaths, some of them. I've met a couple psychopaths. There's probably a couple psychopaths in the chat right now. And well, anyways, let's just go ahead and continue, shall we? In response, the pirates adhere to a doctrine of their own. Okay.
I am Agent Letty, the leader of Mongrel Squad, and when the 318 patch goes live, we are raising the red flag. What this means is no mercy and no quarter will be given to anyone we
Was he shooting a ship?
and no quarter will be
I don't know what he's
given to anyone we pirate. No exceptions. For years we tried negotiating and most of you wouldn't do it because you knew we couldn't take your cargo.
Oh, this is getting a little bit of. For years we tried negotiating. So basically, it was like send me 200,000 UEC. I remember the olden days where they had you had to send it out publicly, and you had to tell the person to spam the left bracket, otherwise somebody else would accidentally get it or whatever. I used to sit there sometimes in the server and just spam the left bracket when there were pirates on, and I would actually get the money. And then it came out with the Moby Trader, and that ended that. And so now they're like, well, we're going to blow up your ship if you don't give us 200,000 UEC. And now they're kind of mad that nobody did that. So now there's actual piracy, which thank God there's real piracy in the game. This is the pirate update. 3.18 is ahoy. Pirate up. All right, matey, this is the pirate update, I tell ya. This is it, guys. The pirate update. So let's see what he has to say. Come on.
Now we can. So if you're a cargo hauler and we like what we see on our scans, we will board you and take your cargo regardless if you're there or not. We will not negotiate for any payment, even if you reach out first. With hull scraping coming along in 318, everyone, regardless if you're in a starter ship, fighter, mining ship, gunship, ground vehicle or space yacht, you're all worth something to us. We've banked a lot of...
Yeah, I don't know, he sounds like CJ. Y'all worth something to us, mate. I love the accent. I'm so jealous I can't talk like that every day. Okay, all right.
Credits on piracy gameplay paying out in the past and made pennies. For 318,
I think he should talk like this if he's gonna have the accent, yeah.
We're cashing in. We don't care if you do or don't agree with what we're doing. We don't care if...
I agree with it. Guys, I agree with it. Don't you? This is what was supposed to be when I first started playing the game, and I found out that there was no way that somebody could pirate me other than just kill me. I was distraught. I was sad. I'm like, wait a minute. So no one can take this stuff that I just bought? And I'm like, that's a bummer. Why am I scared then? So what? They're going to shoot and kill me and blow me up. And now that stuff can be done as piracy. When they blow you up, they can actually start stripping, the hull. A lot of people call it scraping, but you're stripping the hull. I call it stripping. So now they can start stripping, right? And so that's piracy in and of itself. And I believe they can start taking like the cargo box and stuff. All that. This is the pirate update. So I fully support this gameplay. I don't want to do it myself, but we'll talk about what I want to do in relation to this. Hold on.
You think what we're doing isn't piracy. We don't care if you call us griefers, marauders, bullies, sociopaths, or any other pathetic...
Wait. Griefers, no. Marauders? Isn't that a pirate? Isn't a marauder like another word for pirate? I'm just gonna call them strippers, right? Because if they're gonna blow up my ship and start stripping off my hull, I'm gonna call them pirate strippers, stripping pirates. I don't think if anybody's calling them names to be mean, I think that is horrible. Sociopaths is a fun thing to say. I don't think we should call them sociopaths because that's attacking the character of the person. I get how it's funny, but it's not funny if the person is literally assigning, like they're taking you, calling them a sociopath, and taking it to heart as their character. So I don't think we should be attacking anybody's character. But if they're going to be stripping, well, we could call them strippers, right? But no, I don't think anybody should be attacking anybody's actual character. So calling them a sociopath might be going a little bit too far, guys. Might be going a little too far. But they're not griefers. Griefers is somebody who will harass you day in and day out. When you get on the game, you can't get away from them. They're stalking you. They're harassing you in the global chat. They're spreading lies about you, stuff like that. That is griefing. Piracy in itself is not griefing. It is, not in the clinical term, as far as a TOS or whatever like that. Bullet says, problem with all of that, Cobra, is that it's still a game. So for those guys, it's all but victory. But for some of us, it's time wasted. So unless there's cargo insurance we could buy, it's pointless. It's basically no risk for them. That's my problem with the whole thing. It's just going to end up in people not wanting to do other loops. I'm sorry, monitor's really far away from me. They can just sit in a freshly spawned ship, ripping off others who risk it. And that's one of the importance of another gameplay loop. So, yeah, I want to talk about that here in a second. Let's just go ahead and finish this video. This video is cool, by the way. Can I just state that how cool is the role play is really starting to flourish, right? I know a lot of you don't want to be pirated. You don't want to be pirated, but I have a solution for you here in a second. Let's keep on watching.
Insult you want to throw at us. What we care about is gameplay.
Don't insult people. Insult their gameplay, but don't insult people, right?
And that is the ultimate reason why we're raising the red flag for 318. We're not holding back, and neither should you.
Is that a fur? Like, is that a... What is this? What is this? What is that a cat? A dead cat? Is that a dead cat? These guys don't like cats. We'll catch you in the verse. All right. Cool video, man. I like, hands down, I applaud the video. It's very cool, very role-play-ish, right? He's downing the Vega ears. Those do look like Vega ears. Don't they look like Vega ears? Look, I'm rooting for the guy already. It looks like he wants to kill the Vega Force. Well, we just, an enemy of my enemy is a friend, right? My enemy, wait, how does that saying go? An enemy of my enemy is my friend, right? Is that how it goes? I think that's how it goes. Anyways, I'm just kidding, Vega. I'm just kidding. I don't want to be taken too seriously here. I think the video's cool, man. It really creates a dynamic in Star Citizen that was missing. No more of people saying, "Oh, he killed me for no reason." Now they have a reason, right? Now they have they can strip your ship of its material and they get paid for it. Which, I mean, what is that? You know, it's like you can't get a job, huh? What's wrong? You can't hold a job at Kovalex. You can't keep one down. What's the matter? Did you get fired for attendance because you couldn't get out of your easy hab? You just couldn't get out of bed. It was so warm and comfy. You can't get a job. So you got to go and take it from other people who are working hard. That's all in roleplay. Okay? That's all in roleplay. It's a bunch of poor people that stole a spaceship. This is all roleplay. I'm not saying he is. Roleplay. Like you're imagine you're in Stanton. This isn't Earth. This isn't my room, my studio. I'm in Stanton. I'm somewhere in a bunker, in an underground bunker, under the bunkers. That's how far under I am in Hurston, right? Lorville. And I'm broadcasting. And I'm talking to pirates in this theory crafted realm of Stanton. And I'm broadcasting on a radio show to the pirates. And what I'm saying is, you couldn't trade if it meant saving your life. You couldn't mine if it meant saving your own life. You fell, you got bumped on the head, and you fell down a flight of stairs because it was bugged. And you can't hold a job. So since you're poor, you have to go out and kill people and take their money. This is okay. It's okay. Because I have a solution for the poor pirates. We have an org. If you don't want to join our org, there are many, many other orgs, right? So I think that you should consider joining an org. Mine. We have, I think, close to 2,700 people. Some of them are sleeper cells, and they're not activated at the moment because things are taking a while, or they got sidetracked with roadblocks or something. I don't know what it is. They'll be awake soon, right? But we do get a lot of participation. And I think that the way our org, let me describe our org here for a second. Our org is designed for you if you're having issues or problems in Star Citizen. We have a division called the Strike Force where you could actually come in and request assistance. You could request escort. And you don't have to pay them. You can if you want to, but this is an org taking care of an org. If somebody is trying to pirate you, if you're in trouble, we have men and women who will jump at the chance to get into your server to protect you, to fight for you. Are we always going to win? Hell no. Is the dead cat or dead dog or whatever that is here going to always win? No. They're not always going to win. But the point is that Mongrel Squad is doing something amazing here. They're taking advantage of a gameplay loop that was sorely missing from Star Citizen. And they're also activating another gameplay mechanic that was also not really being utilized as much as it should. And that's orgs. Joining an org, and not just to hang out with each other, not just to play the game after a long, hard day's worth of work, but to utilize it and asking for assistance and getting backup, knowing that you have a community, a society behind you of people who are who mine for a living, that would pick up the pitchfork and sword and help fight for you, even though they might not be good at fighting. And a lot of our members in our org are that way. We have people who spend hours upon hours each day shooting rocks with lasers and it's sucking it up. We have people that load up cargo and trade, or we got people that are just explorers and go out and look at landscapes and take beautiful pictures. But you know what's important to these people is their org mates. And that person sitting there squirting that rock with a laser is going to climb inside a Gladius and do their very best to protect you. And that's what matters. If everybody fails, it won't matter. Because sorry, I was sidetracked by something. People are going to be there to help you, right? People are calling it a cult. It's not a cult. It's not a cult. We do pass out free white Nikes and Kool-Aid. That's not a cult, though, because we're not hiding, right? We're not hiding. A cult is something that is hidden. We say the quiet parts out loud. It's a real booze of org. I don't even know what that means, Sarah. Anyways, I think this is cool, right? It's cool. We're all going to get more active in our Discord now. If Naldiri's out there doing something, delivering boxes for Kovalex, and Mongrel Squad comes out there, are we as good as them? Hell no. We're not as good as Mongrel Squad. They're good, right? But even I've seen great, skilled men and women, and you know, outside of Star Citizen, people who are athletically built, lethally trained. Their hands are considered deadly weapons, lethal weapons. I have seen people at the peak of humanity, like the peak of the human species, the Chad of all Chads, get taken out by a horde of zombies. The zombies are weak. Chad, well, he's super strong. But there's just too many zombies, right? There's too many of them. There's too many of the horde. And I think that really describes what we have here. We might not be as good as Mongrel Squad, but we will respond in numbers that will overwhelm. Yeah. So this might be an org commercial. You join the org. But I do want to extend a big, giant thank you to Mongrel Squad for the role play and for creating a very domino effect of waking up gameplay loops, such as what he's doing, salvaging pirate style, pirating in general, and waking up org members to band together to combat things like this. That's what this game is about, man. Exploration, careers, orgs, and piracy. This is it. This is the cream of the crop. So remember, though, they're trying to roleplay. Don't attack a person's character. Attack, get roleplays. Attack roleplay wise, right? Like, if you want to say something mean, say, well, that's why you're flying a Drake, you poor pirate. Something like that. You know what I mean? Just don't call them psychopaths. Because what if they are? I wouldn't want to piss off a psychopath in real life. I think this is fun. I'm glad Psyche shared this with me. But a person like Bullet, who this is probably bad news to somebody like Bullet, bad news to somebody like you. Use the org. Guys, we collected together to create an org. Let's do it. Let's utilize it. Let's get together and be an org. On a day where we're just goofing around and blowing people up, each other, when we're just blowing each other up, guys, there's 30 of us. On an average, what are we going to do? I don't know, throw firecrackers at each other. There could be 30 of it. There could be more than that. Imagine if we went to war, or if we needed to respond to a threat, how many people we could rally into a party. Easily. Let's wake up the org, and let's respond to threats of piracy. This has got me excited, and I want to officially thank Mongrel Squad. I hope I run into you. I'll probably lose. We will probably lose, but we're going to give you one hell of a fight. There's one thing that's for sure. You will remember us.